Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let us all rise and have some moments of silence for the opening prayer to be given by Professor Jihan M. Makarambon, Special Assistant to the Office of the President and Faculty of the King Faisal Center for Islamic, Arabic, and Asian Studies. And please remain standing for the singing of the National Anthem.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. We ask you, Ya Allah, by your beautiful names and exalted attributes, and we thank you for giving us the strength and the privilege to be present and to host the preliminary visit of the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines to our beloved Mindanao State University. Ya Allah, have mercy upon us. Make us successful in all our endeavors and guide us. Protect us with those you have protected, and save us from protect us with those you have protected, and forgive us from our shortcomings. And we seek refuge in you from all calamities in this world and the hereafter. And we ask you too, Ya Allah, to save us from greed, arrogance, and evils of our self-desires. Ya Allah, bless for us our dear guests of honor today in this event. Bless for us our university president, his family, the MSU officials, the faculty and staff, and all of our constituents and partners who have been working with us in our pursuit of excellence and moral uprightness in this world. Ya Allah, please make this event as a rebirth of righteousness and blessings for all of us here today, and the rebirth of welfare and success through your love. And accept for us these humble prayers with your mercy, O merciful. Allahumma aslih lana sha'nana kullah, wa la takilna ila anfusina tarfata ayn. Allahumma amin, amin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, dalas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinilang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo'y pangaw, ay hinatang tula, tawid sa paglayang minamahal, ang islang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihiling, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na kangay hanapin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please be seated. Thank you so much, Professor Jihan M. Makarambon, for that opening prayer. To the President of the Mindanao State University System, Honorable Habib Watamama Makaayong, and his better half, Madam Rihanna Pamela Biston Makaayong. To our team of accreditors from the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines, Incorporated, spearheaded by Dr. Marabel E. Ho. To the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Alma E. Beroa. To the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Attorney Jamaluddin E. Bazar. to the Vice President of Planning and Development, Engineer Rasid Impaka, to the Vice President for Research, Extension and Development, Dr. Teresita Poblete, to the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Florencio D. Recoleto, to other university officials, heads, directors, and of course, the deans of the various colleges whose programs are in submission for survey. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the opening program of the preliminary survey visit of the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines Incorporated. A round of applause, please. To our team of accreditors, welcome to Mindanao State University main campus here in Marawi City. To formally open this program and give us some words of welcome, please help me welcome the iconic Vice President for Academic Affairs and at the same time, the Chair of the Campus Quality Assurance Board, Dr. Alma E. Biroa.
Bismillah. In the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. First of all, I would like to give my greetings, respects, and acknowledgements to our distinguished University President, Dr. Habib W. Makaayong, and our First Lady, Madam Pamela Makaayong, fellow officials of the Mindanao State University System and MSU Marawi main campus. With us right now, our Vice President for Planning and Development, Professor Rasid Paka, our Vice President for Admin and Finance, Attorney Jamaluddin Basar, our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Florencio Recoleto, our Vice Chancellor for Research, Extension and Development, Dr. Teresita Poblete. Of course, our other officials who are present with us here in Charm Pavilion, our deans and directors, the members of the steering committee, the members of the Campus Quality Assurance Board, as area coordinators, the program chairpersons, and via Zoom, we would like to greet our very own, our most dynamic, ever-active Executive Director of AACCUP, Dr. Mela Bilho, and of course, our 41 highly respected, very hard-working AACCUP accreditors from various universities in the country. Maybe we can give them a round of applause. We hope all of them are on Zoom, all 41 of them. And the task force for all the 41 academic programs, they are not here, I'm sorry, they are on Zoom because of limitations of the IATF. To all our staff, students, alumni, guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and please accept our greetings of peace to all of you at magandang umaga po sa lahat. On behalf of the Honorable President Dr. Habib Makaayong and the other officials here with me now, we wish to warmly welcome all of you to this opening meeting for the AACCUP Preliminary Survey Visit Online Accreditation. Most of all, our warmest welcome to Dr. Mela Bilho and our 41 AACCUP accreditors. Welcome to peaceful Marawi City and Lanao del Sur. Welcome to Marawi. Welcome to our green and beautiful MSU main campus, Marawi City. We sincerely thank you for accepting special assignment to accredit MSU. We know you are all busy people, very important persons in your respective universities. But you accepted to be our accreditors, despite the challenges of online accreditation. Please accept our sincere appreciation and profound gratitude for helping us in our desire to be on the roadmap for quality assurance. We now entrust to you our documents in digital forms. We converted them from hard prints to PDF and organized them according to the PSV Preliminary Survey Visit Instrument of AACCUP. It was not easy. Amidst the challenges of online classes, poor signal, and sometimes brownouts, our Quality Assurance Committee and the task force of every program belabored to comply with AACCUP parameters. We prepared them for you. We hope you will find them organized and you can easily access them using the Google Drive platform. Our task force will be on standby, ready to assist you. We provide you with a task force matrix so you can easily contact them. You may request virtual meetings by Zoom or Google platforms. We are ready to host anytime upon request. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, may I acknowledge the many talented and hardworking women and men who are with me, who are part of MSU Marawi Accreditation team. The CQAB members, the 41 teams of task force per program, as well as the administrative offices, officials, and staff who shared their documents and files with us. Deadlines are dreadful, but work hard we must, even under pressure, because we know our hard-working accreditors are well-trained, very competent, very knowledgeable, eagle-eyed. They know what is expected of quality degree programs. We hope we go beyond minimum standards, and we pray hard that we all pass. As well, may I take this opportunity to express appreciation and affirmation to the present administration headed by President Habib Makaayong, who is not only supportive of accreditation, but believed in it as a measure of our diligence and dedication to service to our constituents. Thank you, Sir President Dr. Habib Makaayong, for prioritizing the academic sector. Indeed, sir, you delivered your promise given during your investiture as president. We hope accreditation in Mindanao State University main campus will be sustained so that unlike in the past, the accreditation levels we had were expired and we are classified as back to zero, painful as it is. Humbly, we take the challenge to pick up the pieces where we left off many years ago. And slowly, we hope we can rise and soar high like the eagle in the roadmap of accreditation and the roadmap to excellence. Inshallah, God willing, we will be graded by our accreditors. Please help us, dear accreditors. We know we have been doing well all these years, producing quality graduates, high passing percentage in board exams, even top-notchers. Help us to make the good better and the better best. We have done our best, and if along the way you find some cracks, we apologize. Please help us because we only have this one opportunity now with our president who wants to make a legacy of an accredited Mindanao State University main campus to leave behind a strong MSU for present and future MSUans. Thank you once more and our warmest welcome to one and all. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Thank you. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you, Dr. Alma Ibero. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Chair of the Campus Quality Assurance Board, Dr. Alma Ibero. A round of applause, please.
Inumang adaylagan, umuda sa kami.
Given the problems of Moro insurgency and widespread poverty in the Moro communities in southern Philippines before its establishment, MSU was conceived to function as a peace university and an affirmative action policy instrument to help capacitate the Moro communities to develop and catch up with the more advanced regions in the country. Pursuant to Republic Act No. 1387 passed by the Philippine Congress in 1955, the Mindanao State University located in Marawi City, formerly Dansalan in Lanao del Sur, was established in 1961 with the following objectives. First, to educate the youth of Mindanao, Sulu, and Palawan region or the Minsapala region by offering degree programs in various fields of learning. Second, to support businesses and industries in the region by providing their manpower requirements. And third, integrate the Muslims and other cultural minorities into the mainstream of national life. From a one-campus university based in Marawi City when it started its operation in 1962, with only 282 students, the university metamorphosed into an 11-campus university system. Presently, MSU is the biggest government university in the Philippines in terms of student population. The university president is the head of the whole MSU system and is concurrently the chief executive officer of MSU Marawi campus. Each campus is headed by a chancellor or superintendent for the three integrated technical vocational education campuses. The president is ex officio vice chairman of the Board of Regents, the highest policymaking body of the university. The chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, is the ex officio chairperson of the BOR. The oldest and biggest campus, the MSU main campus in Marawi City, is a comprehensive university campus with 17 degree granting colleges.
The Mindanao State University System and its main campus aspire to be a center of excellence in instruction, research, and extension, transforming themselves into a premier and globally competitive national peace university. To hear a message, please help me welcome the man on the lead, the visionary, the dynamic president of the Mindanao State University System, Dr. Habib Watamama Makaayo.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Dr. Milabelho, other officials and staff of the accrediting body, Dr. Alma Birua, BP, Paka, Vice President Jamaluddin Basar, Vice Chancellor Ricolito, Vice Chancellor Publiti, and of course, Madam Pamela Makaayong, the wife of the MISU System President. With our bid for accreditation of our programs, hopefully lifting off the ground and going somewhere, my cup run it over. As 7th MISU System President, I see my vision of the Mindanao State University system rising and soaring to the new heights, attaining a new status, and proudly holding its own and pride of place beside our other prestigious universities in the land. And in the not too distant future, a place beside other leading universities in the world. Grandiose? Why not? Some great things begin with a vision or a dream. Such a dream does not have to stay as castles in the air. We can start building strong foundations, other our dreams to make them tomorrow's realities. As Mandela once said, a difficult or impossible thing proves possible, after all, when achieved. As essential, I should say, non-negotiable step towards the realization of that vision is the accreditation of our programs from the outset. We understand the mission of the university. It is not only to make access to education equitable for the underserved segment of the population, the Muslims, as well as the indigenous people and promising students from poor families, but also to ensure that we provide them quality education that is relevant, responsive, and holistic. We owe them no less than an education that develops their full potential. I would like to thank the accreditation team for helping us to take those bold steps toward our goal, the fulfillment of our vision, by finding time in this dismal period of the pandemic to grant our request, our repeated appeal that our application for accreditation be considered. Although there is truth in the claim that a school survey or evaluation has its own use and must be among the best practices to be adopted, evaluation must not stop there. It can be self-serving and not as reliable or complete as the close look for outside, but by experts in the accreditation enterprise. There is no substitute for the broader perspective, thoroughness, and encompassing and penetrating assessment objectively and mercilessly made by an experienced and professional team of outside experts, the accreditation team. It is their ratings on the scoreboard, the final judgment or verdict, that we must assiduously work on aspires for. Accreditation is the most comprehensive and rigorous evaluation that the school submits itself to. It is a rigorous process of evaluating and determining the standing of the institution. Our responsibility to our clientele, the youth of Mindanao, and to society, and our commitment to the cause of education do not allow us to take a cavalier attitude towards quality education. What does quality education entail? What are its sine qua nons or essentials? Is it a well-trained, competent teaching force steeped in teaching methodologies and are active in research and publication? It is well-stocked library that includes among its holding the latest journals. Is it sophisticated facilities, modern e-labs, science laboratories, research facilities, and computer and speech labs, athletic and recreational facilities, student service like guidance, infirmary and cafeteria, and space for various program or activities? Is it the leadership and learning practices observed in the school, the overall school climate? What components fuel or fire up students' quest for knowledge? What elements or supportive learning environments bring out the best in the faculty and develop students' full potential? And in these times of prodigious and rapid change, powerful forces at work and inevitably impacting academic institutions have to be considered. Levin, in an article published in New York Magazine, observed, as never before in their long history, universities have become instruments of national competition as well as instruments of peace. He added emphatically, the role of universities has grown more complex. The opening of national borders to the flow of goods, services, information, and especially people has made universities a powerful force for global integration, mutual understanding, and geopolitical stability. All these powerful forces and movements give universities like the Mindanao State University push for serious thought and reflection. Where is the institution situated in this global race for competitive edge? Are we on the right track? We assured the accreditation team that there will be no failure of effort on our part. We are determined to run the grand gauntlet and go through the different stages to meet the stiff requirements and standards of accreditation. This is the pledge of the current university administration. At this point in time, we are content to take the first steps in our journey of 1,000 miles. But at the same time, we have our sights trained or set on our goal, the attainment of our vision of a consistently high-performing world-class university. Before I close, I would like to express appreciation of and gratitude for the efforts invested by the officials of the university, the Quality Assurance Committee, the college deans, and the faculty, for those who have experienced the feverish and frenetic preparations for this accreditation visit. As a kind of tough initiation, the overtime and sleepless nights to beat deadlines and put everything in place. The whole affair must have been very strenuous and exhausting. The payoff may not be felt at once. The rewards of your efforts will be tangible at a later time. There is much to learn from the initial experience, particularly the true value or effectiveness of our services to the public. As we go through the phases, we discover our strengths and assets, as well as our weaknesses and gaps. We come to know there more work must be done to improve our performance. Ladies and gentlemen, My priority has been the accreditation. Second is research, third is publication, and the fourth is the teaching. I believe it has been a learning experience for all, and everyone rose to the occasion and did his part. The captain of the ship could not ask for more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir President. Indeed, excellence. Indeed, excellence is never an accident. It is the product of high intention, sincere efforts, and intelligent execution. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand to the MSU System President, Honorable Habib Watamama Makaayo. To give us another message coming from the team of accreditors, please help me welcome the highly esteemed Executive Director of the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Melabel E. Ho. A round of applause, please.
To my very good friend, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Alma Beroa. Another big round of applause. I also recognize the officials of the university, particularly the chancellors, vice chancellors, the deans, and all the men and women behind this initiative of really participating at the urge of President Makaayon. Quality assurance is everybody's responsibility, and one cannot take the lead if we do not subject our state university through the lens of external assessors, so that we will be able to know if we are at par or even beyond with our other SUCs, and even in the ASEAN region. I always believe in MSU because MSU has produced thousands and thousands of successful graduates. And for that, who can say better that MSU is not a premier university? I recognize MSU because it has guided, it has molded, and more significantly, it has brought our citizens to be very, very knowledgeable, value-oriented, and spiritually rich. And so therefore, I thank the accreditors for accepting the challenge. I thank MSU for battling with the net problems and still never surrender, because the best is yet to come, and there will be more surprises for all of us. And so therefore, thank you, President Makaayon, for believing in quality assurance and making MSU one university that will lead others to excellence. And therefore, mabuhay tayong lahat, and may Allah grant us always what we can endure, the best thing, but we cannot reach there. We cannot get there, not unless we perspire. And so therefore, no pain, no gain. So again, to all the men and women in this undertaking, in spite of the pandemic and the Christmas celebration, I salute you. In Zamboanga, we say saludos. And therefore, I would like to say thank you very much, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to one and all. To the accreditors, may you have a very pleasant accrediting experience with Mindanao State University, Marawi. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to our highly competent Executive Director of AACCUP, Dr. Melabel Iho. Thank you so much, Ma'am, for believing in Mindanao State University. Thank you, thank you. We are so humbled by those words of yours. And hopefully, with regards to that surprises would be a very favorable and pleasant surprise for the Mindanao State University. Thank you so much.